a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. For crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the line, especially good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at us from YouTube, Facebook, all the different apps on your phone, on your Android phone, on your iPhone, anywhere in the world, no need to rush home. You can look at the show. You can also go back and look at your ads here. Those of you who advertise and you want to see your ad, you want people to see it and know that you advertise on Crime Watch, just go back on YouTube, go back on Facebook, my I.A.N. public figure, and just pull the clip. Ladies and gentlemen, the murder toll is now 349. We have, in fact, today in Trinidad, those of you who live abroad, it's been a rainy Monday, rainy Monday. They say, you know, Mondays are like potholes in the road, you know. You're going to soon get it over. Yeah, once you can get over Monday, you'll have a great week. But it's been a very rainy Monday. Flash flooding all over. In fact, I have some clips. Flash flooding clips today. Go ahead. These are just clips from, in fact, CLAXTON Bay. Just imagine this. One drop of water fall and what's going on. In fact, I saw the GASPARILLO gas station. Water and more water. I'm just giving you different shots that you're seeing. And I mean, a lot of people. I know what is sad about this. I mean, it's a natural disaster, but still, you have nothing to get, you know. I mean, a couple of years ago, when we really experienced the Great Flood, up to this day, people have lost everything. They had lost everything then, and they got absolutely nothing. What we need is proper drainage, but then again, money. You know, everybody in high house, politicians living in high house, so the flood really don't really affect them. People lose their cars, they lose everything. But look at more flood and more flood. I mean, not a matter of blaming persons for the flooding, but we just need proper drainage. You need a whole comprehensive plan to deal with the drainage, to drain the rivers, to clean the waterways and whatnot. You see, and I will tell you this, you know. I'll tell you that these are the different clips. There are different clips across Trinidad and Tobago. So those of you who are looking at us from New York and London and whatnot, it's been a rainy Monday. It's been a wet Monday. All over we've been getting calls about flash flooding. Flash all over. But, hey. Yeah, so just showing you what's going on. Rain and you see, what we need is a comprehensive plan to deal with drainage, to deal with flash flooding. There are certain areas where they need to turn, you know, the cylinders now because of the areas that are where highly populated now. There are a lot of housing and whatnot in those areas. A lot, you know, government come, government go. They have put a lot of houses in different areas. But still, certain parts in the houses, they have created good waterways and good drainage and whatnot. But the water coming out of those places, they still have small cylinders that was placed there maybe 25, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Some of the rivers need to drench and whatnot. So, and a lot of the pump, like in Caroni, in Arangwes, in San Francisco, Tenapuna, a lot of the pumps send them down. You don't know that, right? Yeah, a lot of the pumps down. A lot of the pumps down. So it's not a matter of blaming government, but just telling you, just opening up your eye. Because sometimes these things can be avoided, but just nobody cares. It might sound trivial because it might sound like, hey, that's rubbish, go on with the show, but you can't go on with the show because these things, when they are flash flooding like this, people lose their people who live on ground floor of apartment buildings and their homes, they have downstairs apartment, living downstairs, their mother might be upstairs, their father might be upstairs, you living downstairs, you lose everything. And it might seem like nothing to you. But if we had a comprehensive plan, instead of spending money all over, deal with things like this. Put people first. I could never understand, you know. I sent a little clip today, yeah? I sent a little clip to them where, and it made a lot of sense, where the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, made a statement. I don't know if we have it. Yeah, where he said, I am not a politician. And, you know, I mean, everybody might have their views. And a politician, you go and they think that they need to have the greatest education in the world. You need to get your master's, your doctorate. Like the more learned you are, the more you can be a big one, a big person in politics. But it's not about that, you know. Not all. You must have a little educational background, but at the end of the day, 90% the people must be first. You must have a heart for the people. People feel a doctor, this one and this one have a master's and this one have a PhD. Good politician. How are they going to be good politician? They have brain, but they don't have common sense. They don't have common sense. They don't understand what normal people go through. And I love what Donald Trump said. I mean, tomorrow's election in the United States with respect to Biden and Donald Trump. And I mean, everybody, I mean, I watching on, I looking on, Trump looking good. He looking good. But you know, just imagine this, yeah? Just imagine this. And this is a call, and this is a message to all we have a thing in Trinidad. As soon as you may be across 60, 65, you're done. No, I think Biden is 77 and Trump is 71 or 72, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I think Biden is 77 and Trump is 71 or 72. I believe so. Yeah. If I'm wrong, forgive me. But it just goes to show. Look at men their age. They're nice suit and they're looking sharp and they're just looking good. You're out there and they see the sharp, they can talk. Boy, down here, oh God. Like when you cross a certain age, you're done. No, out in the world here is this. This could never get old. You see this thing up in the head, your brain? You're sharp. I'm fascinated by that, you know. I mean, 77, you feel like I want to be in a bed, lie down, and somebody bathing me. And, you know, no much, I want to be pumping. 77, I'm looking sharp, I'm looking top of the world. You understand? I'm looking on top of the world. And that is why, let me tell you something, and I hear people say, you old. But look now, think away with you, yeah? You old, he old, that one old. One day, let me tell you something, everybody who I say was old, I come in to meet you too, you know. I come in to meet you, you come in to meet me too. Yeah, I up here, maybe I'm older now, but you are coming to meet me. Young people coming, you are coming to meet me, and then I am going to meet other people now ahead of me. Yeah, you're going to get old one day. You are going to get old one day. That's why you must treat the elderly good. You must make sure they get a pension. Make sure they don't have to stand up in the rain and wait for pension. All can I tell you? They treat the elderly bad. They can't get proper medical. They can't get the cataract surgery. Nothing done. You treat the elderly like, psh. So what if your son and daughter have money? What have to do with you? You are a citizen of Trinidad and you deserve that support. Bottom line. But they will find out 101 reasons because somebody's welfare officer, they want to bribe. Is that people begging like dog? After hear your son is a doctor, you have money, well, okay, well, you're done. So what if they... Your son, watch me, it's our children. I mean, they are doctors and lawyers and don't take care of their mother and father, you know. The mother and father live in a thank God for pension. Yeah? So, but then back to the politics in America. Have yourself looking good. And that's why I said, no matter how old you are, look good, cut your nails, look good, look sharp. Wear nice shoes, wear nice suit when you jump out, you know, because you're 65 and you're old and you start to walk so, and you know, la baser kind of way. You know that word la baser? You know what kind of way you're looking like, you know, like you know? Come now, man, look at fellas out there, look at people, look at Trump, look at Biden and them, look at Hillary Clinton and them. They're sharp, they're looking good. Huh? Yeah, they're looking good. People are telling you, take care of yourself. Look good. I mean, okay. Rowley's not a fan of mine. I'm not a Rowley fan. I totally against his policy and how he treats the people trying to bigger. But give Rowley, how much has Rowley has 70? 71 Rowley looking real good for your age. That's the only thing I see. But he look good for your age, that's all. Because you look like when you have money and when you don't. And you have grocery to make and you're getting free food. You must look good. Because he don't pay no bill. He don't buy no luxury fruit for himself. He eating apple, grape, strawberry, everything. He might really pumps here to juke up his mouth. How can I have fruit juice and how can I drinking Florida natural? How can I Florida natural is a big thing down here, partner. I have plenty money for that, you know. You have to look good, but look good. At the end of the day, you're watching my show, look good. Look nice. Look, people out there looking good. That is why people out there, people like in their 70s and 80s and things, that is why if you check it out across there, you see, like on Sundays, you see people in Central Park. People in Central Park, elderlies, they walk around, they go into Times Square, they sit down, they take a train, whatever, and they just move around. Down here like your life done. You got bandit robbing you, the taxi man go take your money, the thief in your gas tank, all kind of thing going on here. You're getting flooded out. You have a right to look all, you know. Look, I see somebody that's not telling me, he and I had the same age. I said, nah, you are my father, not me. You are my father. This is how he looking. I said, nah, you, my age. But you mad, oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going on. A Trinidad and Tobago national died while en route to Piarco International Airport on a repatriation flight from the JFK Airport on Sunday, from JFK New York Airport in New York on Saturday. When I come back, I'm going to tell you more about that.
Extra Foods lights up your life with plenty for 20 Diwali savings. Suntan Coco's coconut milk powder 6 for $20. Barrack macaroni 5 for $20. Pre-packed yellow split peas 5 for $20. MP Chana 4 for $20. Lion's baking powder 4 for $20. And Island Pride condensed milk 4 for $20. So many in-store plenty for 20 Diwali specials. And sale lasts for 7 days only. October 29th to November 5th. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office, and more. Get your exclusive I.A.N. branded masks. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85, and masks for only $65. Or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Experience the taste of the islands. Fresh Express coconut water is 100% natural and locally sourced. Available at all leading supermarkets and bars nationwide.
It's big, it's massive, it's Fab India Expo, now officially the biggest Indian expo in the Caribbean. 5-star experience, shopping, food court, arcade, spa, all under one roof. One-stop shop for all your Diwali needs. Enjoy Foodie Thursdays and get flat 50% off the entire food court opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily, closing on November 15th.
The Diwali Sale Extravaganza, now on at International Tiles, porcelain wood plank tiles, $16.95. Designer ceiling installed package, cushion padded vinyl floorings, commercial and outdoor carpets, $42 per square yard. SPC waterproof click planks, $16.50 per square foot. Exquisite granite and quartz countertops, Turkish rugs and doormats. A massive 10% discount store-wide. San Juan, Charleville and San Fernando, and now open on Sundays. Prepare to be the envy of your neighbors.
Nestled in the trove of Maturising Trace lies the awe-inspiring Serenity Hills Palace, boasting of the most relaxing staycation Trinidad has to offer. This is paradise as it was meant to be. The most romantic rooms, calmest pools, accompanied by our expansive outdoor decks. Stay with a friend or up to 10. We cater for all events. WhatsApp 1-917-239-5799 for inquiries and bookings.
The largest department chain in the Caribbean is here with a massive 50% off sale. The American Expo 3 locations. Newly open the Center of Excellence Macoya, the Rig Compound San Fernando, and South Haven Shopping Center Day Bay. Stock from Macy's, Target, JCPenney, Walmart, and more. Shop new arrivals in women, men, and kids clothing, shoes, bags, toys, household items, and stationery. A new shopping experience is here with American Expo.
Flame Express Grills has specials starting at $20. All meals are freshly prepared with halal meats. Ask about our barbecue specials. Enjoy something new every day at any of our 3 locations with delivery from our St. Augustine branch. Flame Express Grill, fresh off the grill.
Try our high-quality unbleached bromate-free all-purpose and baker's flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisha Limited, 665-3336 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia.
Racetrack is having a massive blow-off wheel sale. Now on at all locations on selected tires and rims. Deals where prices are unbelievably low. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Come in now and check our specials at any one of our 3 outlets. 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, 64 Southern Main Road, Chase Village, 82 Bethany Road, Buku Tobago. Also, check our Facebook and Instagram pages at Racetrack Wheels for a quick sneak peek of some of our specials. We ensure you save only at Racetrack Wheels.
Celebrate the 30th anniversary of Cost Cutters, where you get more for 10. Western coconut milk, 4 packs, $10. Smart Choice powdered soap, $10. Pringles, 2 for $10. Catelli small elbows, 4 packs, $10. Potatoes, 10 pounds, $10. Condensed milk, $10. All-purpose flour, 2 2-pound packs for $10. Cost Cutters, where you get more for 10.
I know you love the Diwali, the little promo for Diwali and whatnot. You know, I know you like it. I know you like it. Now you have to respect, you know, we have a lot of we have members in the Hindu community that are, you know, avid viewers of Crime Watch, and you have to respect that. You have, you know, a lot of Muslims that advertise with us, and you have to respect that too. You have a lot of Christians that advertise with us, and they support Crime Watch, and, you know, all over the world, and, you know, you have to respect that too. Religion is man-made, you know. It's how you live. How you live is what's in your heart. Always remember that. I hate this religion thing and this one and that one going to hell. One of the biggest surprises you will ever have in your life is when you reach up there and people are expecting to be, when you see a reach up for judgment and you realize, as somebody said, the biggest surprise you get is when you reach up there because people are expecting to be there would not be there. And the man you least expect, how you make it up here? It's not just going to church or doing this every day and things like that. It's how you live with people. As I tell persons that show me a Christian not going to church every day and active. Show me a Christian when the church door closed. Let me see how you living. When it's not church, let me see how you living. Ladies and gentlemen, a Trinidad and Tobago national died while en route to Piarco International Airport on a repatriation flight from the UK airport in New York on Saturday. Flight 3525, which departed from JFK International Airport at 7:20 p.m., was scheduled to arrive in Trinidad before midnight. However, the aircraft was redirected to Puerto Rico at about 11:20 p.m. as the elderly male national fell unconscious and could not be resuscitated. After pleas from the patient's son, the flight landed in Puerto Rico and awaited assistance from professional paramedics and emergency responses. Boarded the craft but could not render assistance until the arrival of the district medical officer at 1 a.m. The patient was then declared dead. 45 minutes later, those on board the flight were asked to disembark and await for further instructions. Shortly after 5 a.m., passengers were told that the aircraft crew needed to be replenished. Approximately 100 nationals on board the vessel were placed in the San Juan Airport Hotel, where they await word from Caribbean Airlines. A flight return to Trinidad is scheduled to leave at 9 p.m. today. You know what's going on there? I'm going to tell you what's going on there. And that's why the blood of these people will rest upon this government. You have so many people out there. So many people out there Look at what night I talked to a girl and she started crying on the phone because she husband gone away and she can't see him up to now. He up there by his family and he can't come back. And so many children grieving, people separated, people wife up there staying by relatives, they run out of money, people selling their car to send money for the relatives up there. Yeah, because they can't borrow. I mean, when the thing now start and you corona, this one go say, okay, you have 50 here. Whatever now, whatever, put it on a credit card, do what you have to do, put it on some relative credit card, do what you have to do, but just showing you. But nothing could be said, there's nothing, and people just suffering outside. And a lot of people coming back sick because they're fed up. They're fed up, I mean, they're living uncomfortable. People just fed up outside there, and it's sad. A repatriation flight where it comes like you're bringing in the wounded, but you're bringing them back too late. That's what's going on, you're bringing them back too late. When it just have two people in this country running this whole thing, Stuart Young, who are in money, and he belly full, as they say, he could just say who to bring and who not to bring. That people real suffering outside and look at that, how can a group and thing, but people fed up a group and thing. People want to hear nothing again. Look at this man coming back, man, sickly man. Is that people fed up, they're fed up. Not seeing their loved one, all that. It's a curse. And it's terrible. People trying to beg up been treated the worst out there. The worst. And when I talk, everybody vex. But what tell what all yes? Meanwhile, Trinidad medics are awaiting the result of an autopsy said to have been done on the TNT national who died on the repatriation flight to Piaco from New York to determine if his passing had anything to do with whatever going on in this country. And Donald Trump said it. He said everybody who died between the pandemic, if you have a heart disease, corona. If renal failure, the first thing, corona. Everything, and it should not be the same thing, you know? Everything, but they do they work their way up to collect the money. According to statistics here, they work their way up correctly. Everybody who died, corona. A man dropped down under a white tent, Pete dropped down under the white tent, bam, corona. Everybody, until they do a proper autopsy, then determine, but you know that the first one is corona, COVID-19 related. Everything is COVID-19 related. Also, let me mention this one time, crime. A couple were gunned down in their cookery home on Saturday night. Now, we had no camera guy on that night, so I must apologize. All right? And just to let you know, if you are interested in working with us, send us a resume. It's on the screen right now. My email to, what's the email we're using there? 1ian.allen@gmail.com. If you have a little experience and you want to become a cameraman, that's okay. We are trained if you have a proper working vehicle. So, and maybe you're into marketing and whatnot, you're sharp. Sometimes education is not everything. If you're sharp and you could sell a Eskimo ice, then you need to come and see me, because building my thing, taking it, further. So, we have openings. Also, a couple were gunned down in their cookery home on Saturday night. 54-year-old Randy Ali, along with his wife, 50-year-old Cindy Chatter of 5D Harding Place, was shot dead while in the bedroom of their home on Saturday, the 31st October. The couple lived downstairs of a split-level house where other relatives live on the upper floor. The relatives who were at home at the time heard gunshots around 9 p.m. and they ran downstairs to check on the couple. They found them dead with multiple gunshot wounds. The scene was visited by Senior Superintendent Thompson and Butler, Superintendent Kirk, Sergeant Tellis Ford, and Inspector Simon of Homicide Bureau. Sergeant Francis of Homicide Region 1 is continuing investigations. Police are, however, yet to determine a motive for the double murder. So, ladies and gentlemen, a double murder. Wife and husband dead. Shot dead. I don't know who wanted to kill these people. I don't know what. So, Sunday morning, they said that police on the scene. As you can see. A lot of police are on the scene checking out to see what they could get. The whole area was cordoned off and whatnot. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any information, why anybody want to kill these people, Harding Place, get in contact with me. Now, so far for 2020, we have had 32 double murders, yeah? 32 double murders so far, just to let you know that. Also, just to let you know, the last double murder took place was a 27-year-old Kern Coffey of George Street, Laramie, and 62-year-old Kyle Peter Brown or Southern Main Road, Laramie. They were at Coffee's house playing cards when they were gunned down. Also, in fact, you know, the last husband and wife to be murdered was former police inspector Kenneth Makan and his wife, Kilawati Makan of Ragunanan Road, were killed at their home on Monday, the 18th of May. G1 Ramkissoon of CLAXTON Bay was charged by officers of the Homicide Bureau of Investigation, Region 3. However, it was brought to my attention that Ramkissoon died while at Golden Grove Prison. That's all we know. That is all I know. But the last husband and wife was former police inspector Kenneth Makan and his wife Kilawati Makan. Also, ladies and gentlemen, so far for the year, 43 females have been murdered for the year. 43, yeah? 43, don't make it 44. So even though a man not up your head, whether he be a man or your husband, let him know what time it is. Tell him that how? To buy a watch frame and let him know what time it is. Take out your watch. I can't get this watch because it's Rolex. So I can't give him a watch, but what you need to do is to buy a watch frame and let him know what time it is. Because a lot of people don't know what time it is. Apparently the watch stopped working. And that man, they want to stab up a man and choke them up with a knife and all kind of thing. Go by the walk and start them. You need to get them the matrix. You need to let them know what time it is. Don't let a man come by no walk and play the dramatizing you and want to press button and hotting up here in front of your friend and them. Let him know what time it is. You know? If you call me after you I'll tell you what to do. The last female beside the woman who was killed with her husband, the last female to be murdered was 23-year-old Tenille Cupid of Faizabad. She was found dead with a wound to her head. A guy called Kerry Daniel was charged for her murder. Just letting you know now. So I just telling you, I like to let you know statistics now. I want to read news and say, this one dead, that one dead, this one have a gun, that one have a gun. Yeah, we're going on. Last tell you what going on, how much murders we had for the year, how much double murders, 32, how much females died for the year, 43, don't make it 44. You understand? The last husband and wife was the inspector, the former police officer. Also, a Tunapuna man was shot and killed in St. Helena when he was chased by gunmen on Saturday. 49-year-old Norman Ben of Henry Road was murdered at Rock River Road, Street Helena, on St. Helena on Saturday. Around 8 p.m. while Ben was at Rock River Road, a gunman approached Ben and attempted to run into someone's yard. Then that housed a spiritual Baptist church, but was shot twice. Police said Ben was shot in the chest and his head. His body was viewed by district medical officer and it was ordered to be removed. If you know anybody, imagine by normal killing and a normal killing, rain falling, all kind of thing going on and people killing one another. Before we go, a 48-year-old painter was shot at work while at an auto body shop in Kunupi, and I want to make it clear to everybody, I know who killed that man. But you see, let me tell you something. Whether who like it or don't like it, let me tell you something. Eh? You see, whoever want to rank and say they don't want to give me this and well, hell was with you, I can't solve it, I'm not going to do that. Right? I'm just telling you now. Because that same person who do that shooting, I gave him a run already. And he knows, and I know the person. I give that person a stink run. A stink run. And it was in connection with a barco. I got back the barco. And he partnered and fired shots at me in the bush with the police. But I already know, and I know it is him. I know it is that person who I was looking for. But when you go to thing, everybody will get the police. I'm not Allen boy. Allen, well, all right. I can't do nothing. If you do not give me information, what you want me to do? I Superman? Is God? No. If you don't want to give the information, well, I can't do nothing. We've been asking, and if nobody wants to give, well, no problem. So this man here, ladies and gentlemen, he was shot at an auto garage on Friday. Michael Daniel of Marching Road, Kunupia, with dire trace to be exact, was shot multiple times at dire trace on Friday, October. Around 9:05 a.m., the victim was at his workplace, Franklin's Auto Body Shop, when a man entered the compound. Several explosions were heard. Checks were made and Daniel was discovered lying in a pool of blood and a suspect was seen running from the scene. The victim was taken to hospital for treatment where he died around 9 p.m. while undergoing surgery. So ladies and gentlemen, I put it up his picture again. Here what's going on. I have an idea who shot that man. And I have a very good idea. And I know I have a very good idea who shot that man. I don't want to go into details, But if people do not wish to cooperate, I can take a gun and put it by your head and tell you, give me the information. If you don't want to give me the information, because as they say, time morning water beside the person, people don't want to come out and this and that. No scene, I good. Let's take a break.
Since I started taking Omega XL, I'm feeling a big difference within my body and how I perform and how I move around.
You know, the feeling of getting up, first thing getting up and the tiredness sometimes that we had, it has helped me in that aspect. I felt totally different when I took it.
I have no pain in my joints, so it's definitely the product.
So the product works?
Definitely, 100%.
So
Omega XL, the champion DJ Bravo, fully endorsed it.
Collectively, it's a powerhouse.
RDK Welding and Fabricating is the best choice for doors, windows, handrails and much more. Any intricate design, the highest grade material at an affordable price. 20% discount on any purchase from our mobile display unit. Visit us in Shiguanas at the Diwali Nagar site or 198 SS Erin Road, Davie, or speak to our sales rep. RDK Welding and Fabricating Limited, the king in fabricating. November is World Diabetes Month. Whether you've been newly diagnosed, are currently fighting, or concerned about a loved one, Platinum Medical Laboratory Services is here for you. We offer diabetes testing, which includes a free eye exam this month, by appointments only. Located at 244 Eastern Main Road, 5 Rivers, Arouca, or call 640-7745 for more info. Express Grills has specials starting at $20. All meals are freshly prepared with halal meats. Ask about our barbecue specials. Enjoy something new every day at any of our 3 locations with delivery from our St. Augustine branch. Flame Express Grill, fresh off the grill.
Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams with free frames and a 3-month payment plan with no interest. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we also specialize in contact lens examination. We are located at RRM Plaza on High Street, San Fernando and 91 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store. Adams Optical.
Don't let the sun stop your fun or the rain ruin your day. Get complete coverage from Custom Canopies and Coverings. Our team of highly qualified experts will have you covered. We fabricate, install and refurbish both residential and commercial awnings. We work around the clock to ensure the job gets done with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call us in Trinidad at 293-6142 or 463-7429 and in Tobago at 282-1068 or visit our website.
Check out Homeland Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283-GATE or 235-4766-IRON.
The most visited expo of 2019, the India InStyle Expo at the White End opposite the Center of Excellence is now open until the 15th of November. Garments, furniture, handicrafts, footwear, jewelry, home decor, you name it, they have it. Get the perfect outfit for the kids this Diwali and matching jewelry. 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, all COVID safety measures observed. Opposite the Center of Excellence in Makoya until the 15th of November.
Rami, pepper sauce for how you taste so good and we want more. Rami, pepper sauce for how you taste so good and we want more. Three flavors, spicy soca, reviver, perfect blend of flavor. Spicy soca, reviver, perfect blend of flavor. Rami, pepper sauce, the perfect blend of flavor.
BioGeneral Contracting Limited offers a distinctive range of services, including building construction, heavy equipment rentals, road paving, transport services, welding and fabricating, land development, and much more. Call us today.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office, and more. Get your exclusive I.A.N. branded masks. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85, and masks for only $65. Or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Arangwa's Alignment Center specializes in computerized alignment and balancing, tire sales and service, new and foreign used tires, repairs on all sizes. We do diagnostic scan for all makes of vehicles, oil and filter change. Located at Rambuju Street, Arangwa's. Call 675-6713 or 751-4346.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Also, a 61-year-old man was expected to appear virtually before Nerima Magistrate, charged with the murder of his son, Alan Stout. Astro Stout of Pont Pleasant Road, Arima, was charged with the offense on Friday, following advice received from the DPP Roger Gaspar Senior Counsel. 38-year-old Alan Stout, a laborer, was at home when he got in an argument with a male relative on Thursday, October 22nd. During the altercation, Alan approached the relative with a cutlass in a menacing manner. The relative drew his licensed firearm and discharged 2 rounds, hitting Alan about the body. He was taken to a remand facility where he was pronounced dead. So a father was charged. Hey boy. This is the father there. Could you show the video, please? Yeah, and take down the picture. There's a guy who died. This is his father there. When it now happened. Okay, let's... Like friends under here. All right, yeah. Other relatives. All right. See the called thing they see? You know, there's a saying, I don't want to make no comment about it because it matters before the courts, that trouble comes on a horseback but leaves on a snail. Eh? Always remember that. Trouble comes on a horseback but leaves on a snail. You gotta be so careful now. We're so careful to get in any confrontation with anybody. I was watching a video where I saw some guys that are kind of zested up and they no mask on, they're just having a good time. And look at the restaurants are locked down. Up to now, the restaurants are locked down. The whole thing makes no sense. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense. It just goes to show that a stupid man is running this country. Imagine. And that stupid man expected to come and talk on Saturday too. Charlene, that is true. Yeah, he's coming to talk again. Imagine, look at common sense, yeah? There are people that have lost their bars, who can't even open back, business closed down, and this man not moved by that, And look, it is so idiotic because you can't tell me a beach is open from 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening, everybody drinking rum, everybody liming, children running, everybody this, you're bathing, you're eating, you're going across the road, you're buying food, you're buying drinks, you're buying Carib, you're buying Heineken, you're drinking rum, you're drinking Johnny Walker, you're drinking where you want, and saying what? You can't go and open a cinema because you can open the cinema, but you can't eat inside the cinema. What notice in that? Tell me, what does that make sense? Rowdy, that does not make sense. It goes to show that you're thinking. You just can't think. You're not smart. You're not smart. The only thing, you just might look good in a suit, but you can't look like Patrick Manning. But at the end of the day, you're just not thinking. Because at the end of the day, you can't tell me you can open a cinema and nobody can eat nothing, so how go do? Well, let me put on a movie Halloween and put a picture on the screen. And it's Halloween. You might use it to frighten bat or something on a sapodilla tree. I don't know. But that's craziness. It's just craziness. Think about it. You people drinking. People do not can't think on the beach. But you can't open a restaurant and saying that, or like I go in the cinema and sit down and watch the TV, open your mouth when the screen comes on, sir. Yeah. So bat could fly in my mouth in the dark. You understand? But go in the beach, drink rum, lie down on the sand, roll up, put on that nice bikini, go and do your thing. Right? Go and do your thing. Go and buy your bacon shark. Go and eat everything. Go and do your thing normal. So you see? But in the church, you can only go for an hour. In the mosque, you can only go for an hour. The temple only for an hour and go up the road. But the beach, you can go and drink rum and wind up and do it and go and ting on the beach and all kind of thing. 6 to 6, get your flex. On in the beach. 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening. That makes sense. It just goes to show. But he cares, his priorities are other things. His priority and his concern is not the businessmen, not the young people who started off having a little bar there and the girlfriend open a little shop. They had a little bar, they're doing the thing. He don't care. He just don't care. How a restaurant? So tell me, they don't want nobody preparing the food. What difference it makes somebody to go to the cinema to buy can I have a hot dog and a chicken combo, please? I collect my thing. I go on. Can I have wontons? Can I have fries, please? Thank you. Can I have some snacks here? Can I have a chocolate? Can I have an M&M, please? Right? Thing. What difference if I could do that in a restaurant? So the people who preparing the food, if I outside the restaurant by flame and I order my lunch, can I have a barbecue chicken, potato salad and rice, please? I collect my thing. What difference that is in a cinema? It is no difference. It's just the man don't think. His brain is limited. His brain is limited. It is just limited and he's suffering. There are people who cannot come back, Or they don't know that. And not because government tried, Not because the government tried to help them. The government never tried to help them. Look, $97 million unaccounted for. Nobody get grant. Nobody know. There's lies and more lies. There's lies and more lies. And he's talking about people. They can't even come back. But I tell you, watch me. Hey. If I was in your position, I put a bag on my face and I walk the road. Because people don't want to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Joksusu, the DSS members gathered outside Parliament today to highlight their objections against the seizure of money collected from recent police raid on the headquarters and DSS in Laukita last week, Tuesday. A court order was granted last week for police to illegally hold on to estimated $7 million. The order will give investigators the time period for at least 3 months to hold the cash while inquiries are going on. Yeah. In fact, they did a little video today. Police tell them to go up the road. Police say, I have a bus outside and don't play ranking.
I'll not continue this at this stage. Especially only people in the red house.
You can't do it? You can't walk on the red house and talk?
No.
Why is that? Why?
Why?
What law are we breaking?
Let's have to see somebody police believe it.
No, but you telling us, so we want to know what law we breaking from you. You telling us we can't do it.
I can't do it. And if I continue, we have a bus there. I'm waiting. I'm meeting everybody.
I like that guy. I like that police officer. Here, what's going on? If you continue, you have a bus there. Don't play ranking. No, you can't go in front of the Red House and protest. You need to get permission from the commissioner of police. And if there's a certain amount of people gathering and whatnot, and you have to get permission. You can't play ranking up too. The law is the law. But then again, that is the law. What do you want me to do? I can't do that for that. I say, well, you're right. I'm not going to encourage nobody to do that. It's a peaceful thing. I stand up with that card in front of the office. I want my money now. And you stand up, so, well, no, I don't know, nobody could do anything. But you can't go in the masses and, Hey, I need to call this guy to tell him hello. He's so satisfied today. The owner, Serenity. You know this ad?
Nestled on the trove of maturing trace lies the awe-inspiring Serenity Hills Palace, boasting of the most relaxing staycation Trinidad has to offer. This is paradise.
I just had to call him because he said to call him.
Hello?
Serenity, what going on?
I
We live on national TV, live here. I promise you I will have called you. I know you try 1,000 times to get through, but still let me call you and tell you hi. How your ad going? You're doing well?
Everything is good here, and yes, since we start advertising with you, brother, everything is good. Business is very, very good.
I hear you book out, right, you?
Book out, all the way up until December. Very, very booked. Very limited spaces.
But you still have spaces. You can still do something.
Yeah, we still have spaces during the week.
But have you ever seen that kind of response before? I mean, you have ever witnessed that kind of response?
No, not before.
So everything good with you? How is the election treating you? Well, I know tomorrow is big election there. As somebody was telling me Biden leading by Trump is 42 and Biden is 52. That is true?
Yes. Right now, Biden is ahead of the game. As for now, but tomorrow we're going to know the final thing.
Tomorrow you're going to things could change, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm watching it. I'm paying special attention. So you be good, yeah?
All right, boss.
Do you have anybody in Trinidad you want to say hi to?
Yeah, to my mom, my brothers down there. And I want to say to you, I.A.N, especially, man, the good job you're doing for the people of Trinidad and Tobago and highlighting this government for all the dirty works that is going down. And you're doing a very, very good job at that.
Thanks again. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks.
All right. So, wow. You see, so, I mean, the guy said they weren't doing well. And when they started to advertise, now they live abroad, but they have agents, an agency down there that manages their whole affairs at Serenity Hill. And he's saying that, I mean, I was chatting with him. He said, I.A.N, I should have advertised a long time ago. I watch him. And some of you have business abroad, or maybe in the Caribbean, and you want to see, there's so many people locked on. And even in America, somebody was telling me they wanted to advertise some trucking company in America. And they said because so much West Indian locked on to Crime Watch. It is unbelievable. Also, Tobago Police sees. Also, I want to say hello to my good friend in Chelsea, Janelle. Yeah, Chelsea, I want to say I got the bag. Oh, I can't, we can't see the pictures yet. Yeah, Chelsea, I want to, this is my good friend from Chelsea, Janelle. I got the bag and I want to say thanks, and it's so nice of you. A nice law and order special victim unit, and I saw you send me the hat and whatnot. That was so nice, yeah? So I could put on my hat and, my law and order special victim unit hat. Thanks again, Janelle from Chelsea. Chelsea is a beautiful place in New York, really, really nice. So I've been to Chelsea a couple times already. As we continue, 2 men appeared virtually before an Arima magistrate charged with the abduction of a female and sexual penetration of a minor. Hold on. Hold on, my brain. Hold on. I jumped to Friday. Let me take a break just so something happened here.
Racetrack is having a massive ball wheel sale. Now on at all locations on selected tires and rims. Deals where prices are unbelievably low. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Come in now and check our specials at any one of our 3 outlets. 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca. 64 Southern Main Road, Chase Village. 82 Bethany Road, Buku, Tobago. Also, check our Facebook and Instagram pages at Racetrack Wheels for a quick sneak peek of some of our specials. We ensure you save. Only at Racetrack Wheels.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office, and more. Get your exclusive I.A.N branded masks. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85, and masks for only $65. Or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
It's Coscotta's anniversary. Come enjoy barefoot wines at $99.95. Absolute vodka 3 for $500. Olympia fries $20. Coca-Cola 2 liters 3 for $25. Keg oil 17 liters for $150. Celebrate with Coscotta's Cabro, Sangre Grande, El Dorado, and Canupia. See our Facebook page for more details.
Head down to Ram Styles Curry for the best in local Indian cuisine. Enjoy both meat and veggie option. Our signature steaming roti keeps you coming back for more. Call for order and pick up or visit us at Extra Food Plaza, O'Meara Road, Arima.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film, anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions.
Attention, please be advised that Synergy Entertainment Television cannot verify or confirm the statements in the transmission about to be aired.
Vedic Astrology Center presents Pundit Satya Shiv, expert in palm, face and photo reading, expert in solving problems in love, business, relationship and more. Get rid of black magic, voodoo, evil spirits, jealousy and negativity. Gives lifetime protection. Bring back your loved ones within days. Get permanent solutions for your problems. Call 764-6766, 764-6766.
Organifi Red is the new superfood with 3 proprietary blends. The antioxidant blend fights the effects of aging by reducing cellular damage, boosts your well-being and lower fatigue with the endurance blend, lower inflammation and increase metabolism with the metabolic boosting blend. Available in pharmacies nationwide or contact Radiant Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today.
It's big, it's massive, it's Fab India Expo, now officially the biggest Indian expo in the Caribbean. 5-star experience, shopping, food court, arcade, spa, all under one roof. One-stop shop for all your Diwali needs. Enjoy Foodie Thursdays and get flat 50% off the entire food court opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily, closing on November 15th.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Sanitec, providing all your sanitizer needs, both residential and commercial. During the COVID-19 pandemic, there's only one place to call to protect you and your loved ones. Call for more info or an appointment today at Sanitec. Biosecurity is our business.
You know, I want to say a special happy birthday to a guy. They say he's a super great guy. He's the CEO of Sudesh Electrical Services. All right, so we want to say a special hello to Sudesh, the CEO of Sudesh Electrical Services. Happy birthday to him. Coming from his wife, Karina, and his daughter, Kristen, and his in-laws. So Sudesh, enjoy your evening from coming from your wife, Karina, daughter, Kristen, and in-laws. Great. Hey, also, I want to say hi, but this guy, I want to say hello to DJ Greg and avid viewer. Greg, my boy, oh God, my boy. You're locked on. Let me get a little play. On the top show. Greg, I'm giving you a little play. On my top show. Greg and I started off in TV together, you know, and we have all branched off into other things, and Greg is doing well. So Greg, DJ Greg, all the best again. You know, I'm looking for another guy. This guy, Sean Salazano, you need to get in contact with me. We have some other, Sean Salazano, get in contact with me. Get in contact with DJ Greg if you have some time also now, please. All right, Sean Salazano. If anybody know him, just tell him I'm looking for him to get in contact with me. All right? Also, ladies and gentlemen, you know this guy we put up Friday? He never went and gave the lady the money up to this day over the weekend. His name is Kristen C. Prasad. He never went and gave her the money. Never ever went. She been asking for her money. He took money from her for some 20-foot container, saying that he sells container, 20-foot containers so she could store items and whatnot. He said that he's going to pay at 6:45 today. So leave home at 6 o'clock. So call me and let me know that. So anybody who's around this guy, in fact, we had given him a run. Christian C. Prasad, anybody, just watch him and watch him well. Watch him and watch him well. Watch him and watch him well. And tell me where we could find him right now. Just watch him and watch him well. Please. Also, the tire thief and all, was that Charlene? I got a good picture for the guy who took these tires by Johnny Tire Shop, man. And he took it from all over. All right, I'm going to get the photograph now. All right, we're going to get it now. Look at me here. Solomon, we have a nice shot of him. He's hiding. He does not want to pay. He's paying part. He can't take up all the guy tire. He went here, he went there. In fact, he lives somewhere by some, but his brother does electrical or something, but his brother and him have nothing to do with him. But let him know we on to him, huh? Just let him know. Also, ladies and gentlemen, this is the photograph here. Tobago police seized an illegal firearm and arrested a man in Crown Point. Officers of Tobago Divisional Task Force, under the supervision of Woman Corporal Harris, conducted an exercise along Chevron Road on Sunday. One Beretta pistol was seized. Wow, look at that in Tobago. A 36-year-old man from Crown Point was arrested. Hard thing by a Santa Cruz man was arrested with an air rifle and bulletproof vest on Saturday. Yeah. Also, one Beretta pistol and magazine containing 16 rounds of 9mm ammunition was seized during an anti-crime exercise in Maloney District on Saturday. Also, a Rio Caro police seized 9 pounds of dried marijuana during an exercise at abandoned structure at Moonan Avenue, where they found the quantity of marijuana. Also, a cordless drill and 27-inch television were among several items stolen and recovered by officers of Central Division between Friday night and Saturday. The team of officers, which included Central Division CID, Operations Unit, Chogona CID, and officers from Chogona Police Station, made the discovery while executing a warrant at the home of a 46-year-old man in Carlson Field. Way! Also, there was a fatal. A 35-year-old man died on impact in Manzanilla after crashing into a tree along the Manzanilla Mayaro Road on Saturday morning. Larry Mitchell, way boy, of Manzanilla Road, number 3, died when he lost control of his Suzuki Jimny, which flipped several times before it struck a concrete pole and then a tree. His family accept my sympathy. It's so hard, sad. Also, overnight, just to let you know, and I mean, it's so sad in Turkey. Really, really sad. We're going to see how we can help them. At least 91 persons were killed in Turkey and Greece when a powerful 7.0 magnitude earthquake struck on Friday afternoon and triggering what authorities have called a mini tsunami. This is just really, really sad. These are just buildings and whatnot. A 3-year-old girl was rescued alive from a collapsed apartment building. More than 900 aftershocks have been registered since the initial quake, 42 of them with a magnitude of 4.0. But you don't know when things could happen, huh? You don't know when. Look at, show me shots of the different parts of the area, please. The building and whatnot. Look at this. Boy, that's real sad, yes? Here now, let me tell you something. And all you see, this one, Rowley, he care nothing about God, you know. You know when things could happen, you know, when it could have a disaster. You prefer go and drink rum and tell them 6 to 6 they could drink rum on the beach, do all kind of thing. 6 to 6 cost, don't do nothing. Do this, do that. But you're only giving them 1 hour to pray. 1 hour. You can't say a church could open for 2 hours social distancing. 1 hour to pray, but you hold it to drink rum from 6 to 6. Yeah? You don't know your prayer. There was that time everybody need God. The elderly are going to church. The elderly are going to the mosque. They're missing they're not seeing their brothers and them. They say when brothers meet, everybody meet, it's been nice. How you going? Salam alaikum, man. How you going? Nice to see you. You know that feeling when you go to your temple, Sitaram, how you going, brother? How you going, sister? This, everything good? Or let's sit down, the Baba talk to all you. You go by Father, how you going? How you going, Father? Good, good. You know, I have sinned. Okay, you come back again. All right, no problem. Think, everything good. You understand? 1 hour, you know. But to drink rum on the beach, look, all about everybody need prayers. And let us say a special prayer for Turkey. Open up the lines. I call good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. I want to say a special hello. In fact, from tomorrow, Platinum Medical Laboratory Services, located at 244 Eastern Main Road, 5 Rivers, Aruca, this November, the World Diabetes Month. We offer diabetes testing, which includes a free eye examination this month by appointment only. And I got that for you, from Platinum. Also, Hollister Halls. Remember the guy Hollister Halls? If you did business with him, get in contact with which police station? Penal police station. Look at me, you run. I tell you, somebody will make you out. You need to take some Organifi. Look how you're looking. How you running now? How you flexing? I find you flexing now. Look how the star halls. You do. Look at me. And how long I'm looking for him. Everybody go get it in that time. And everybody go get everybody in that time. And okay, fresh, express coconut water. 100 natural. Hello to them. Cost cutters. Supporting racetrack wheels, having blowout sale. Let's make sure Organifi gold, green, red are 4 superfood used by healthy lifestyle. Boost immunity, detoxify, strengthen your body. Also, I want to say a special hello to Neo Eyewear. And Jemison Laboratory, all those optical places. In fact, somebody wanted to come on board, but I can't support you if you're not here. So I'm only supporting Adams and Neo. And you know what? We're going to start to give out frames. Yeah, we're going to start to give out nice frames so you could go and I'll talk to Neo and talk to Adams, and let me start to give out some frames if it's one every other day from Neo or Adams Optical. Support them now, support people, support me. I call it good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. I see some man thief in a gas tank. Will I have that?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh God.
Yeah, sort?
So when I voucher, to go for the blood test.
Oh, you want to go for the blood test?
Yes.
All right, hold on. Somebody will call you. Okay, you're getting a free, November is diabetes month, huh? So you're getting a free diabetes testing, which includes a free eye examination this month by appointment only. All right, so we're just going to, it's the first day, okay, so I'm not going to tell you, but at least you're the first person. So we're going to get in contact with Platinum Medical Laboratories. They're going to send all the vouchers tomorrow, but we're going to still put down your name. All right, so in fact, I saw some guy thieving a gas tank. Man driving a gold Nissan Almero, was caught on CCTV stealing a gas tank from a house in Point 14. Could I get that, please? Wasteful. Watch him. Big man like you thieving gas tank. Watch. Are we driving? Almera. Can't get the number. Don't worry, just not come over to sell cameras. Make sure and get your hey, you know what? The tire man by Jeffrey Tire Shop. I have a nice picture of him. Look out for him. Let me know who's this man. One time, watch it. Watch the picture. Yeah, I have a nice picture of him, man. Watch the guy. The man who take the tires by Jeffrey and he come back. When we put him up on blast. Where you living, boy? Yeah, now we out of time. All those advertisers who have been saying they love the show and whatnot. So to Janelle, thanks again from my friend in Chelsea, also Serenity, all the advertisers, thank you for supporting us. Make sure, get your ads. The month has just started. In fact, I see a tire shop is coming on board. I see another hotel coming on board also, where you could go for drinks and whatnot and relax your head. We're out of time. What's up here? 2944081. I had so much to tell you today, but then again, I'm happy to explain to you about the bars, what's going on by the beach. Imagine 6 to 6, but bars closed. But don't worry, I want to see what you come in Saturday with. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the